Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot for a yes or no pick a card, and we will ask why or why not with each of those. Before we get started, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a subscriber, I so appreciate you. The love and kindness that you share in this community is remarkable. So I want to thank all of you and acknowledge all of you for that. That's so special for me, and many others I know have commented as well. Also, if you're interested in reaching out to me to ask me a question, have some thoughts or ideas on readings, please feel free to either leave a comment or send me an email. My email can be found in the description box below. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can schedule that through the email as well. Okay, I do reply to each and every comment. I love to hear from you, so thank you for that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this latest yes or no. We have 6 piles today, so let's see what we have first. We have this agate slice, and hopefully you can see that there's a druzy in the inside. Little bits of purple and blue speckled through, that's the back. Okay. And we also have a card that you will get that I just randomly shuffled for. All right, so here's lapis lazuli. This one says be present. It's got a lot of gold in it, so it's a really nice piece of lapis. This side is be grateful. That's group 2. Group 3, this is another slice of agate, but this one has a lot of earth tones in it. Group 4, this is sodalite. Group 5, this is the blue agate slice. And group 6, this is your lapis. See if I can get it to catch the color in the light here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's close your eyes. Just take a deep breath to get centered, relax, let all the air out. Just deeply relax and see if you can intuitively choose which pile or piles are calling to you, as there will be messages for you from each of those. And we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, group 1. This was your choice. This is the agate slice. It does have druzy in it, and it's got some speckles of purple and blue. This is the back. All right, so we'll put this off to the side here with your oracle for the end. Those were just randomly pulled out when I shuffled the deck. All right, so we'll start with tarot as always. We'll flip to oracle, and I take what flips out, and I do read reversals. Okay, 6 of Swords to start. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. So you might be air sign, right? Because swords are air, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I said this is Taurus. Here we have Wands, 5-5. So this is Aries, Leo, Sag. Right, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles. In the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. Okay. Okay, so for you, group 1, it's time to make a new plan, to plan for something different, to make a shift and make a change. So one of the things that they want me to bring out right away is you've got the 6 of Swords. So this is your air energy. So this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and the Hierophant. This is the Taurus energy. Spirit is asking you to take a deep dive and look at things in your life and decide what things need to change, what things need to, maybe you're not going to completely walk away from them, but you're going to not let them, being a person or a thing, have such a great impact on you that it is swaying you from what you really know is right for you and what Spirit knows is right for you. Because that's what this is. This is Spirit saying you need to make a judgment call here and make a commitment to yourself. Now, maybe that is about improving your pathway for your career or making money or your education, okay? Or maybe it's clearing the energy around you, and some of that can include people that aren't interested in you like continually improving, making yourself better. So the people who say, why are you too good for that? Oh, now you want to learn this? Why do you need to know that? Or nobody does it that way. So Spirit is asking you to really look at that and make a plan, because we've got the Two of Wands here, which is your fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is the card of making a plan, getting ready. Put your thoughts, feelings, and emotions on the table. Take a look at them, do a deep dive, and then set forth on this plan. Because where you've been, this Five of Wands, is really just a lot of back and forth with different people, and even the way you see, the things in your life and yourself, and not moving forward. So it's giving me the energy of being stuck. And so Spirit is saying, we've got the Three of Pentacles here. So this is your grounded energy, your earth energy. So this is Virgo, this is Capricorn, this is Taurus. And this is Spirit saying, who do you want to be part of this new plan? Why do you want them there? Do you want those people at all, or do you want to go it alone and find new people to have in your life to help you move forward, okay? Because where you've been has been kind of stagnant. And when you get the Six of Swords, this is Spirit saying, we're going to intervene. When you get the Hierophant, they're saying it's really time to make a change. So very clear path here about you stepping forward on a new journey, on a new path, paving your own way, setting forth something that you can be excited about and anticipate and be proud of yourself for all that you will accomplish in the future. Okay, but big changes are gonna come. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Angel, spirits, and guides. All right, and you get ghosts, 21, from another world. Okay, so this is coming across into a couple of different ways. One, this is another indication that Spirit really is, the divine really is getting involved to help you manifest a new way forward. Okay, this is Spirit saying it's time to create. So here we have 3 and 3, 33, and you have 55. It's time to overcome what's been difficult, get grounded, create a plan, look at what is available to you, be open to it, trust it, and follow up on it, follow through on it. And the other card that flipped out is the Mirror, escaping my own image. So now we have 555. So what we are creating in our mind creates much of our reality. Okay, so if we don't like what we see in the mirror, if we don't like what we look like, if we don't like what our life is like, we have to look far deeper than our just image reflecting back. We have to, once again, do a bit of a deep dive. Okay, so that's twice spirits coming in, and this is 555, and you have 33. So if you're seeing those numbers, that is a strong message from Spirit for you in particular. It's time for a change. All right, now we're going into the final stretch of 2022. So this is the perfect time to kind of get your thoughts together and decide how you're going to make changes. And then you have mindfulness, number 1. So peaceful presence, quiet mind. This is exactly what we've been talking about, right? Connecting and doing that deep dive. when we are mindful, when we really connect in, you know, we have the number 1 here, which represents the self. We get connected to, familiar with, comfortable with ourselves, because so many of us, when we take away all the extra noise throughout the day and we sit in stillness, we're very uncomfortable with ourselves. So that's one of the things that is going to change for you. The other thing is that when we're mindful, everything kind of flows into us. We start to receive things that we can hear or feel or sense or know about how we're going to go forward. And the number 1 is also always about a new beginning. So this initial message right away was about making a change, up leveling, changing your commitment, okay, making a plan and a path, overcoming that thing that's been so stagnant in your life, or the thing that keeps you from moving to where you ultimately could be, because there's so much more. And then you being the divine director of who you want the players to be in your everyday life. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Group 1, please. Okay. Many masks the authentic self. Oh my gosh, look at that. And here's the number 38, which is 11. So now we have 111. Now look at how similar these images are. Both have their eyes closed. Both are deep in contemplation. This is removing the masks of who I think I should show up as, who I think I should pretend to be, right? Because a lot of us pretend. We pretend that we're happy. We pretend we enjoy our job. We pretend that we enjoy the company of certain people. We pretend that we enjoy the life that we have it as it is. So taking those masks off, unveiling all of that, connecting with your authentic self, right? And we talked about the self in this card here. And really finding your way as you exit 2022 into 2023, finding your way, creating your own reality. So this group, you're seeing a lot of 111s, okay? It is when spirit comes in to get your attention. It is when spirit says there's a lot of possibilities for you. Let's move out the stagnant dust, okay? That's like this. Let's get rid of that. It's getting you nowhere. Let's open up to opportunity. Let's accept things for as they are and then move forward with intention. You have to have the courage to step into that future that's unknown. When it's very different than what we've thought about, it can be unsettling, okay? But you are going to get clarity. You're going to have a sense of how to organize and plan, and the choices and the consequences that are the result of that are going to bring you beautiful new beginnings of manifestation for whatever that is for you. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. Whale, soul's path. Honor your soul's path. Okay, so 1111, the number 11, 111, that's all about your soul's path. That's all about who you are within, okay? Who you are at the soul level before you incarnated. This is about you following your soul's purpose. That's not necessarily a purpose of spirituality. It certainly can be. It's about your purpose. Why are you here? Okay, what did you want to experience? The other card that popped out for you is Porcupine. Free yourself from guilt and shame. So this 5 can definitely be guilt and shame. People may have made you feel guilty. Maybe you feel shame for what you perceive as not succeeding, not having a successful relationship, something that may have happened in your life a long time ago and that still kind of has a grasp on you. And you know, you've got these 2 cards of intervention from the divine saying it's time to change and we're going to push you and kind of prop you along. So it can also always be about leaving low-level energies. And when these 2 cards come out together, free yourself from the guilt and shame so you can honor your soul's path, okay? These heavy, dense energies, they keep us stuck. They keep us from seeing the potential of what's before us. They keep us from loving and identifying with our true self, okay? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have, please? So we have a lot of sword energy here and mind energy here. So a lot of air energy coming through. Then we have assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. This is perfect. This is the perfect card because for some of you, you're going to have to speak up, right? You're going to have to make changes in your life, and you're going to have to stand up for yourself, and you're going to have to step into a pair of shoes where you feel pretty rooted to the ground, and no one's going to topple you over by talking you out of something, manipulating you, trying to gaslight you, trying to do anything that's going to make you second guess yourself. And then duality. So this is just a message from Spirit and saying that life is full of duality, right? There's good and bad. There's positive and negative. There's, it's always represented in white and black, right? But within that duality, we find the point where we are not affected so much by the extremes in life that we can look at things and say, you know what? Okay, I see what that is. Maybe I wasn't hoping for that to be the outcome, but I can, maneuver it this way. Or, I was really hoping that that relationship would have come to something that would, bear fruit, create a future. It didn't, but what did I get out of it? What were the lessons that I learned? And I'll take that knowledge and go forward with it. Okay, so this is taking the different things that challenge us in life along with the blessings that we have and understand there's a purpose in this lifetime for that. And when we up level, right? When we make a commitment to kind of clear ourselves from the reactionary things, right? Where we have an immediate reaction and then we immediately speak or we immediately react. We take a moment and just kind of think to ourselves, okay, I've learned so much, I've grown so much. My new plan forward is to be more in alignment with my soul's path, remove the masks, overcome the challenges, face what comes towards me, and have a sense of mindfulness, a sense of self, a strong identity. And all duality then can be kind of dealt with, right? We can kind of say, all right, that's what it is. And then much of that is about your perception. So when we perceive that things may not always be as they seem, things may not always be as they appear, but we can certainly look at things and not be completely sidelined if it doesn't work out, okay? All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Look at that. Here's your card. Letting go creates space for me to receive. Yes, letting go of this, okay? Letting go of ghosts from the past. Letting go from lower level energies of guilt and shame. That freedom allows you to step into self, your authentic self, and create a reality for yourself based on what your soul wants you to experience, where you really thrive. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Last card, Gemini. Isn't it interesting? So we got Gemini. We have a lot of air energy here. Last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Well, that's amazing. So as you know, I just shuffle for those and they pop out. And we got mindfulness, remove the masks, letting go, perception, escaping my own image. So a lot of energy here about the mind. So for you, group one, it's going to be very important for you when you get racing thoughts or a lot of conflicting ideas or a lot of uncertainty. It's time to kind of center yourself again. All right. It's time to kind of quiet yourself and just take a moment and say, okay, what's going on here? And can I find that center point here where I say, all right, I know how to go forward. It's my perception is it's not that big of a deal. It's not something that I can't overcome. It's not something that I can't deal with, okay? So for you, it's like a mind shift. So I see big changes coming for you towards the end of this year and into 2023 about that, about kind of shifting your perception, okay? So for you, group 1, at this time, this is a no. But if you are looking for a yes, there are ways that we've described at length here on how you can do a little bit of an adjustment so that you can set yourself up for a lot of positive outcomes going forward. So that's what I have for you. If there is something that resonated, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I randomly choose a name for about a 45 to 60 minute free reading. If you're interested, please click like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 2. This is your choice. This is a lapis lazuli. It's got a lot of gold fleck in it too. It's really pretty. This side says be present. This side says be grateful. All right, I have a card that I shuffled for that randomly flipped out. We'll see that at the end. We'll start with tarot. This is a general read, so just take what resonates. Okay, and if this one doesn't resonate, please choose another pile. King of Coins, okay. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Page of Cups. This is your water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Knight of Wands. Oh, look at all this youthful energy. So Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's get a little bit more here for you. Wow, Page of Wands. Look at that. 2 Knights and 2 Pages. I don't think that has ever happened. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Okay. So this for you, group 2, I am seeing this as a phase of opportunity, okay? A phase of open possibilities, like a huge shift. I think some of you have gone through a huge awakening. I think some of you have gone through a big recovery of some things in the past. I think 2022 has been the year of connecting with self, because we've got the High Priestess here. So of course the High Priestess is always about connecting with self. It's about blocking out anything that isn't coming from within you so that you can get a clear picture of not only who you are and what you're about, but what is your next step? What is your path? What is your journey? It doesn't have to be all figured out. I always say that, but it's like, what are those next steps? And in this, she has one of these pillars, which represents an owl. And then here, one is the eagle. So the owl represents wisdom. How do we get wisdom? Through knowledge, through learning, through growing, through experiences, highs and lows. And then the eagle here is spirit. Always connecting with the divine, our divine path, our divine plan, okay? And with surrendering to spirit, our higher self, our intuition, our inner knowing, and then using the experiences along with the wisdom that we've learned along the way to create unbelievable knowledge so that we can master our steps forward. Because look what you have here, Knight of Coins and Knight of Wands. 2 very strong, I think of this as very energetic, excited energy about things in your material world and the ideas and wishes and hopes that you have all starting to take off. So coins represent pentacles. Pentacles represent what we experience here in the everyday world of, making ends meet, working, career, inheritance, coming into money. And then Knight of Wands. This represents the energy that gets you excited, inspired, perhaps your purpose. So whatever it is that you're going to work towards, work on, maneuver through, it is going to provide you with abundance. It's going to provide you with a solid, grounded foundation, okay? Now, what's interesting about this is we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So this is Spirit saying, when you have that greater sense of knowing and understanding of what's next for you, or just in trusting yourself, you can be open to things that come at you that you're not really sure, what do I do with this? Or is this right? Or is this person right for me? Because we've got the Page of Cups here and we've got the Page of Wands. So this is an opportunity that's unexpected to meet someone, partner with someone, have a relationship with someone, fall in love with an opportunity that you never even thought you'd be interested in, being open to different ways to follow your passions, find your passion, create your passion, build upon your passions. So all very youthful, energetic energy about what's coming to you in so many different ways, because 2023 and the end of 2022 is setting you up for a lot of new, okay? A lot of really exciting, positive, beautiful energy. All right, let's see. What else do we have for group 2 for their yes or no, please? Yeah, and we have teacher. So someone here learning in a new path, and I talked about paths. So someone that you meet, partner with, you might move and meet someone, you might move to a new university, you might move to a new place to learn a new skill. This might be you taking on the role of teacher, but this is, learning in a new path. So being open, and that book is wide open with, stars and energy coming out of it. Like there's the ability to learn, explore is just going to be endless for you. Okay, so really positive. And then the other card that flipped out for you is Ascended Masters, devoted spirits with specific intentions. So the Ascended Masters are those divine beings who at one point in time lived and walked on the earth. Like Buddha, Kuan Yin, Jesus, Mother Mary, Saint Germain. So the Ascended Masters are amazing spiritual entities to work with for very specific requests. If you have a specific request, there is a specific Ascended Master that can help you. So this is just a message from Spirit to say, if you're open to that, with the High Priestess here, explore the opportunities to connect with, on a regular basis, some of the Ascended Masters. And then you have number 1, a tidy house, clarity and organization. Yeah, so for some of you, this is going to be about getting a home. This is going to be about moving into a home. This is about organizing things, clarity. Things come to you. You're starting to see, because you've got this High Priestess here. You've got learning a new path, devoted spirits. It all brings you clarity. You feel organized. There's less chaos. Ones are about new beginnings. Ones are about connecting with yourself. That's what this High Priestess is all about, okay? You have a lot of positive energy about new beginnings, new starts, okay? Being set up going forward for amazing blessings to come into your life. Then you have solitude, alone with myself. So, I'll put that right next to the High Priestess. Sometimes we need a little bit of solitude. That's not isolation, but it's a little bit of time alone with ourselves where we can really connect in, going forward saying, okay, I want to make a change. Something isn't right. I'm not feeling like this year has brought me what I hoped it would bring me, or illuminated to me what I thought it would illuminate. All right, so it's going to be a situation, again, where Spirit is saying it's going to be important for you to connect in a little bit. You really have to be grounded, they're telling me, and feel from within so that you can see what opportunity is going to be right for you. And for some of you, there's going to be multiple opportunities to come forward, okay? And bottom of the deck, Earth. Number 4, you gain what you work for. So here's the number 40 and here's the number 4. So we have 44 coming through here for you. This is about getting someplace that feels solid, something that feels solid in your life. So some of you feel like, at any time you could be tipped off balance. There's things that you could lose. There's things that could be taken away from you. There's opportunities that aren't happening and you don't feel grounded. You don't feel like you're safe and secure, okay? Because we have the house showing up twice here, okay? And we have the number 44 here. So this is Spirit saying that this is part of the newness for you. You're going to have a safe place to lay your head, to connect your feet, okay? You're going to be on the right path once you truly connect in. And I know that's a message that keeps coming up, but when they give me 2 different decks that say the same thing, it's something that they really want to kind of make as a significant point. And then you have Hawk. Choose your priorities, focus, and eliminate all distractions. Again, same kind of message, right? When you're devoted to your new path and you're going to learn and you're going to get just very focused on what's coming into your life, what's going to make your life feel better. It's going to give you happiness and peace and joy and abundance and all of those amazing things that we want, okay? We need to make sure that we don't allow anyone that doesn't support us in our positive new endeavors. So if you are the parent of adult children and they think, what are you doing? This is crazy. Don't let them undermine you. If you are young and your parents are saying, what are you doing? You can't do that. You have to go to university or you have to go to work at this job. It's going to all be about focusing on what you want based on what you've discovered about yourself. So part of your path is going to be a discovery of yourself. Heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by you with perfect protection and guidance. So for some of you, this is going to be about opening your heart up again. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about opening up to some kind of love coming into your life, okay? Some opportunity that brings you joy and fulfillment and great love. So this, for some of you, is going to be a time of opening up and kind of letting go and forgiving the past. And then the bottom of the deck, ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Exactly. We talked about grounding yourself already. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 2? Anger. So for some of you, this is going to be releasing anger, opening up your heart to new opportunities, new, and when I say opportunities, it's people, it's relationships, it's other things outside of, like the emotional. And I'll tell you why. When your heart chakra is closed off from pain, from trauma, from abuse, it prevents you from many things in life, not just another relationship, okay? It prevents you from a sense of self-worth. It prevents you from a sense of value for self, and it prevents you from seeing yourself as you really are, okay? So that's going to be just an added message from Spirit on letting go of the anger to free yourself. Get one more. Yeah, 29 changes. Oh, look at that, 28 and 29. So big changes coming in for you. A lot of new, okay? You're going to be more in alignment with your soul's path, what we call the North Node, your purpose, because we have the High Priestess and Alone with Myself, and then changes. So definitely changes and shifts. This is 11 and 1, so 1, 1, 1. If you're seeing that, Spirit is going to ask you, and they're giving me full body chills, what are you doing that's part of this new for you? Is this in alignment? Are these changes good for you? Are they expanding you? Are they asking you to grow, to be open? Okay. So if you're seeing those numbers, that's going to be Spirit asking you to check in. All right. This card just flew out for you. Everything is going to be okay. Love that. Okay, nice. All right. So let's see what we have for you, group 2. First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. So more fire energy coming through. We've got fire here twice. Remember, Aries is about the self. Aries is masculine energy, asking you, it's time to take steps on this new path, okay? It's time to open up and to receive and be in alignment with the new and the changes that are coming into your world. It's time for you to see yourself for who you really are, because this is first house about the self, right? See yourself for who you really are. High Priestess and solitude. All right, so just one more message from Spirit asking you to change your approach to life a little bit, because that's a lot what the first house is about, okay? All right, so for you, group 2, this is a really nice yes. One of expansion. If you're kind of planning something new or big changes for, the next 6 to 12 months, let me know in the comment section. I love to hear all that. If there's anything that resonated in this reading, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I give away a free reading. It's upwards of 60 minutes. If you're interested in qualifying, just click like and subscribe, and in the comment section, write I enter, and I'll know to add your name to the drawing. As you go forward, I wish you a lot of peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 3. This is your choice. This is a Jersey slice. A lot of earth tones. Pretty pattern on the inside. All right, so we'll put this along with the oracle card that I just shuffled for it, flipped out, so we'll see what that says at the end. So we're going to start with tarot. It's a general read. Take what resonates. If it doesn't, choose another pile. Ace of coins. So that is your energy of the earth. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Sword energy coming through with the 6 of swords. So we've got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then we have the 8 of swords, more sword energy coming through. Okay. 3 of pentacles, 3 of coins. So more earth energy coming through. And then the other card you got is judgment. Okay. All right, for you, group 3, I see a big spiritual awakening. You've been through one, you've been going through it, you've had your ups and downs with it, but there is a big change coming for you, because the first card that they want me to address is this 8 of swords. So this is the energy of like, I'm stuck. But why are we stuck? We're stuck because we're trapped in like negative thinking, a lot of anxiety. We're in denial about much of what's going on in life, and that's often at the subconscious level. It's not even in our awareness, okay? It's at the subconscious level. We can even be in denial, and it's like taking us in this loop of this downward spiral of I'm stuck, I'm trapped, I have no way out, my life is one of suffering, I've suffered this long, it's going to continue. I'm very restricted, I don't have a lot of abilities. I'm very limited. People are limiting me. That people are trapping me. That sort of thing. Okay, but what you've got surrounding that is the 6 of swords, the ace of coins, and judgment. So judgment means there has been some serious spiritual divine intervention through dreams, through meditation, through time in nature, through different experiences, where you have woken up and kind of seen the reality around you and realized, this is not real. This is what people tell me. This is what I hear. This is what I hear people talking about, but this isn't real, okay? There's much more. There's much more for me out there. There's much more blessing. There's much more love. There's much more abundance, because here Spirit is coming in to say, now that you've woken up, we're going to help you shift your reality. we're going to help you move things along. We're going to help you see things from the heart space and be open. And with that comes intervention of a lot of abundance. Now, this is the Ace of Coins, which can be money, okay? But it can be anything that we are going to kind of deal with on the day-to-day basis. So this is Spirit coming in and saying, we're going to help you change your reality. So maybe it's in the form of helping you get set up somewhere where you have more money coming in, a better job, a better home. This can be about improving your overall health and overall well-being. Okay, so this is a really positive shift. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, so more money aspects coming in for you about being in a better place, being in a better space. Maybe you actually move. Maybe you just move from the time you spend with certain kinds of people. But this is you kind of moving and stepping into this new energy and saying, I'm going to be around people who think this way, more open-minded, on kind of a path of ascension, definitely have awoken, okay? I'm going to get away from that old 3D energy that's just dense and keeps people in fear. I don't want to be in fear anymore. I don't want to be feeling like I don't have any options anymore, because it's really an illusion. I know there's more for me. I'm stronger than that. I have more courage than that. I'm going to break out of that, and it's going to bring me a lot of abundance in my life. Yeah, and then you get number 10, 37, which reduces to 10, creation, soul expression, something new. Exactly, something new, something different. Soul expression. Here we have judgment, ascending, awakening, growing, expanding, okay? This is Spirit coming in, helping you along. Ace of Coins, this is Spirit helping you improve your everyday life. 37 is a 10, that's a 1. Here's a 1, that's about following what makes you happy because it resonates with your soul, okay? And then the other card that flipped out for you is another number 10, Archangel Raziel, wisdom, inspiration, Akashic Records. Exactly. So the Akashic Records is like the book of life. It's where before you incarnated, everything you were going to experience as a soul is written there. It's there, okay? It's in the library. And the Akashic Records say, this is not what you were meant to do, be, and experience. So we're coming in to put you back on the plan that you were meant to be on, because you have awakened, you are ascending, and now it's time to receive the blessings, the bounty, all the beautiful things that we can experience that you were supposed to. So you've woken up because you have greater wisdom, you've been inspired. We have soul expression and creation, so divine intervention, lots of ones, okay? So 10, 10, ends of cycle, new beginning, 1, 1, 1. That number comes through a lot for a lot of people because there are some really big shifts and changes that are happening for all of us, okay? Here, this one flew out. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. I love this card. Okay, so for any of you who have tried to thread a needle, no matter what your age, of course, as you get older, it gets harder, but it's hard to do, right? Get the thread through the needle. When we are saying yes to the divine, yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm jumping on board. Yes, I'm receiving. Yes, I'm accepting. Yes, I'm going to move into this energy because 8s are about movement. We have to have such intentionality and focus so that the naysayers in our life or in the world that, surrounds us with their noise doesn't get in the way of our clear path, okay? So Eye of the Needle, intentionality, beautiful card. All right, what else for group 3, please? Angel, spirits, and guides, yes and no. Group 3, please. Heartbreak Palace, 18, arrows in the heart. Okay, look at that card. So some of you have been really hurt by someone, or it can even be by multiple people, okay? It can be in the romantic sense, it doesn't have to be. But Heartbreak Palace, this means you've had a lot of disappointment and heartbreak in your life. And unfortunately, that's the reality for many of us. But that has kept you in this energy of the 8 of Swords, okay? So when we break free from that, when we say our life is more than just pain and disappointment and never getting what we want, When we realized that that was just another example of how we were on the wrong path before, not the path we were meant to be on, right? Not the path where our Akashic records hold the journey that we're supposed to take. So this is a big opportunity for you to make some changes, kind of step into your own and shift your reality in a very big way. And then you have squirrel preparation. Get ready for big changes. Yes, these cards flip out, while we're talking about certain things, because Spirit wants you to really kind of accept this information with discernment always, but kind of integrate it, kind of start to put a plan in place. Okay. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. And that's what this Akashic Records is all about. Soul expression, something new, wisdom, inspiration, Akashic Records. What do you desire? How are you going to get out of this? What do you desire? Big changes are coming, okay? You have stepped into different energy because you have made a shift at the soul level. Angel, spirits, and guides, what do we have for group number 3? Burden. Yeah, and here's another number 10. So we have 10, 10, 10. Lots of ones here. So 11's for you. Burden. There have been burdens. This is why you have this 8 of Swords, okay? The burden can be pain, relationships, disappointments, things that didn't work out, a marriage that didn't work out, a relationship that didn't work out, a career, an education. You thought your life was going to be one way, and for one reason or other, you were forced to take on the role of something else, and you never got to live the life that you had planned for yourself. Well, now is the time to break free of that, okay? Accept what Spirit's trying to bring in, and that can be heartbreak too, right? And it's like a heavy cloak, a wet, heavy wool cloak in the pouring rain. It's burdensome. It's heavy. It's damp. It's dark, okay? It keeps us here. So whatever the burdens are that you have faced, it's time for you to kind of put those to bed. And bottom of the deck for you, self-love. So that's going to be really important always. No matter who we are, no matter what reading we get, no matter what we're talking about, self-love is one of the most important things. Now, as we move into ascension and this judgment energy, we start to see the role of self-love for us and how important it is in every aspect of our life, okay? So for some of you who really struggle with self-love, it should be something that is kind of a priority for you each and every day. And then when you wake up the next day, recognize the things that you've done to show or be aware of or recognize the beautiful soul, the beautiful being that you are. No matter how ugly the outside world may be at any given time, okay, think about that which is within you, that through your awakening, through your ascension, through your expansion and growth, as you move into more self-love, okay, give yourself that acknowledgement. Build upon that, okay? And look at this. This is your card. The universe has something very special in store for me. Well, I love that. All right, so let's see what your card says. New moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. Wow. Okay, that is perfect for this group. Spirit never disappoints. Focus on the positive. No matter what day you've had, there's always one positive thing that happened. Okay, no matter what. So when things are crazy, we have a Monday that starts off hectic. We have a Friday that ends hectic, and any other day of the week that ends in Y. Find one thing that's positive, okay? Sit with that for a second. It can really change your energy. It can really help you so that you continually find yourself away from this burdensome energy of the Eight of Swords, okay? So really positive shifts, beautiful momentum. So this is a yes for you, group 3. If there's something that resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. It's 45 to 60 minutes. I choose a name and post it on the community page for that free reading. If you're interested, please like and subscribe. And in the comment section, write I enter. Okay, I will also reach out to you in the comments section if your name is drawn. All right, I wish you much peace and happiness. Namaste. Hi, group 4, this is your choice. This is a soda light. All right, so we'll put this off to the side. I shuffled for these cards. We'll see what they say at the end. We'll start with tarot. I take what flips out. If something resonates, that's amazing. Please choose a different pile if this card doesn't resonate, or this pile. All right, first card out, Aquarius, the Star, Knight of Wands. So there's our fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Got the Eight of Coins, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. And the Hermit. Okay. So we have Virgo energy showing up here with the Hermit, and we've got Aquarius energy with the Star. We talked about fire. This is Earth energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And then, of course, the Three of Swords is the air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. So this is always the elephant in the room, right? The Three of Swords. So there has been pain, deceit, cheating, lying. This also represents someone who's conflicted in, your head, your mind has one idea of how things could be. Your heart has another idea. That usually comes from people who've experienced things that have been incredibly challenging and hurtful, because when your heart isn't in a state of harmony, wholeness, coherence, for whatever reason, okay, no matter if it's a recent situation or something that's very old, it makes us conflicted inside, okay? And we have the Star showing up and the Hermit. So both of these cards represent a process of an inner journey of healing, of returning to a point where I talked about we are whole. We feel whole. We feel like we're finally able to let go of the things that have caused us pain in life, okay? And this takes time. When you get these two major arcana, this is about, you have to have some time of quiet, okay? You can't always have people around you. So if you're very uncomfortable in the quiet, in the silence, you need music or TV or some kind of noise, that's a clear indication that there's some things that need to be done to illuminate the shadows that we still need to face, deal with, peel back the layers on, and then the subsequent healing that can take place. When we go through these things and we do the little bit of the inner journey, right? We kind of say, okay, something, because, when we think of an occupation, a nurse represents the Hermit, right? Nurses are healing. They're nurturing, right? When we heal and nurture ourselves a little bit, when we take care with self-care and self-love a little bit, the healing starts, but it accelerates, and it really does make a huge difference in a short amount of time, because we are facing what it is we need to face. And from the healing, we move into this space of expanded consciousness. Why? Because the pain isn't what's foremost in our mind anymore. It's our steps forward. It's the possibilities. And that's what Spirit is saying here. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. This is two energies of now you're on a path of going forward, creating the life that you want, creating the outcome you want. What is it that you desire? What do you get excited about? Because this is your purpose. This is your energy. This is what you want to do. This is what you would like to be a part of, and working towards that and doing it in a way that provides you with a lot of success, because you've done all of this, and that builds within us. Yes, it builds character, but it builds a foundation. It builds an expanded soul, an expanded sense of self-awareness, which when we are self-aware, I say this all the time, we now see things in a different way because we know ourselves. When we are surrounded by a lot of pain that we've kind of stuffed aside, we haven't dealt with because it's been too difficult or we don't even know how. When we don't let go because we don't know how, we find ourselves in situations that are pretty challenging over and over and over again, right? But when we embody and accept and open our arms to this energy, then we set the stage for something new, for something these are both growing and expanding, moving into something that's new and fantastic. Okay, and then you have phase entanglement, emotional influence. So here we have 333. So this could be representing this information in the card here, emotional influence. So people who were toxic, people who were very small-minded, people who were very hurtful, okay? They could have influenced you or hurt you. It could have been friends, it could have been family, could have been a relationship, like I said, but you have the number 333 here. So that's a significant number about moving into something where you're expanding and growing and moving beyond that. And that's why you have these two cards here. And then the other card you have that flipped out is 13, confusion. Many choices and uncertainty. So yet another reason why Spirit is saying the Hermit is here and the Aquarian energy of the Star is here. When we are hurt, when we've been impacted in a way that makes us kind of contract within, right? We're not open to anything because we don't love ourselves. We're hurt, we're wounded. We're confused about how to get out of that. We're confused about what's right for us. The past hangs on. The future is scary. You know, what's in the current situation isn't exactly what we want either. So there's all of this extra. It's like all this crazy, distracting noise keeping us from connecting within and healing and then moving into the new that's waiting for us, the blessings that are waiting for us. What else do we have for 4, please? Angel, spirits, and guides. Then we have the wailing tree, reconciliations. Yeah, so for some of you, you were hoping for a reconciliation after this relationship, after this pain. Some of you were looking for closure. Some of you were looking for a way to heal that relationship. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? It definitely can be, but it could be with anyone else where it has really weighed heavily on your mind. It's impacted your soul, it's impacted your energy, and it's caused you to kind of be stuck in some lower level energies. And again, that's why the Hermit and the Star are coming out for you. Fire, 5, to light my path. Yeah, so look at her. The lotus is here emerging. She's draped in green, which is for the heart chakra, healing of the heart chakra. She's got the fire here. The element of fire is masculine. It asks us to move, to go, to do, right? And look at her face. Look at how intense she is, like looking back as that was in the past. I know how to light my path. I am going to be focused on my expansion and my growth, like this lotus here. Okay, so leaving the uncertainty behind, moving into this energy of I'm going forward, I'm lighting my path, I know what I want and need, I'm clear on that. So for a lot of you, this is about leaving this energy behind and being open. Open up the heart, open up to other relationships. Sometimes we're really looking for a romantic relationship and we find an amazing friend, okay? Take that in as the blessing that it is. It's given to you by Spirit as part of the healing process. Sometimes we're really looking for a really great friend and that turns into an amazing love affair, okay? Take that as a blessing and a gift from Spirit and see where that goes. And then antelope, decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action. Yeah, so make a decision about what you want and take the action. That's what these two cards are right here. Light your path. And then bottom of the deck for you is salmon, determination. You know where you are going and you will get there. All right, so you thought maybe things were going to be a certain way. They're going to be different. You know, salmon swim upstream. They're incredibly focused. They're decisive. They're tenacious. They know their path. They do not give up. Okay, so that's a great representation for so many of you who chose this group. And this is all about determination. Okay, this is all about setting your intentions. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. So many of you have felt alone for a very long time. Many of you have not been able to feel like you are a part of something. And Spirit always wants to come in and remind you that you are never alone. And the more you open yourself up to Spirit, okay, and open your heart up, the more you'll recognize how often you have your angels, guides, ancestors, different cosmic beings around you, supporting you and guiding you and helping you with this, okay? And then the bottom of the deck is see only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Exactly. And we talked about opening your heart and how you can then heal so many aspects of your life, not just that for, future relationships, but it's so beyond that just one aspect of life. Okay. So for this group, this is a huge message from Spirit about, and they just gave you full body chills, about healing, okay, and stepping into this new opportunity of a life where you experience so many things differently because there's that harmony and that wholeness back in your heart. We can't walk around with pain and damage to the heart. Here's your card. Everything happens according to divine timing for best results. So I know that people say, I've been doing the work for a long time. I've been doing the work for years. I've been doing it for months. Remember, we didn't get into this space overnight, so it's going to take some time to overcome. 33, integration. Yep. So here we have 33 and 33. Okay, and net 3. So 3s are going to be very important for you. 3s are about manifesting. 3 can also be the third house, which, that's a lot about your mental ability and the way you communicate to yourself in the world. It's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is about communication. It's about, your need to know what's next and what you need to know. So be open to the messages from the divine. And then emotional release, number 37 is the other card you got. So 37 reduces to 10. So again, ending that cycle, release this emotion, emotional release, emotional influence. So there's some trapped emotions that need to be released for this group to free yourself and integrate into the new phase of life. All right, and here we have Scorpio energy, last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. So I mentioned some of the shadows that we maybe haven't dealt with, some of the pain we haven't dealt with. This is about revealing that which yet needs to be revealed from this experience, okay? What is still keeping you in this energy of hurt, of pain, of emotional release that hasn't happened yet? Okay, there's a little bit of conflict here. Now, everything around you is about moving beyond this. So this is a yes. Okay, everything around you is about removing this from your life and moving into something better. So this is a yes, but there is a process that's going to be part of your expansion, healing, growth, and overcoming. Okay? And if you remind yourself that when you fall back into memories, or there's some heavy energy that is just hanging on all the time, if you can just ask Spirit to transmute that energy for you and say, this is what I learned from that, and then let it go. Don't go on, because we can start by saying, this is what I learned, and then 10 minutes later, it's a whole conversation about everything we're still hurt or upset or mad about, or we didn't get to say. So say, this is what I learned from that. I got that, and move on. Okay, that's the message that Spirit's giving me for you right now on that. All right, so if anything resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. If you're interested, I randomly choose a name at the full moon. They're about 45 to 60 minutes long. Please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hello, group 5. This is your choice. This is a blue agate slice with the druzy on the inside. All right, and I shuffled for this oracle. We'll read it at the end. So we're going to start with tarot. I take what flips out. If it doesn't resonate, just let it slide by and choose something else. Ace of Wands, fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sag. Knight of Wands, more fire energy. Look at that. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, wow. Nine of Wands, lots of wand energy or fire energy coming in strong. One more, please. Angel, spirits, and guides. One more. And you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, look at that. 9-9. 999. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck for you is the Magician. Okay. So for you, group 5, first and foremost, this is the bottom of the deck and the top card. This is about a new beginning for you. This is about you taking on the role of creator. This is about you taking on the role of, I'm going to make my own reality. Okay. And I'm pretty excited and enthusiastic about it. It has been a rough ride. It has been a time of learning about myself. It has been a time of understanding more about myself through spirituality, through time focusing on self a little bit. And you have 999, which means you are at the end of wrapping up what has been a difficult cycle, because you've got the Nine of Wands here. So this is somebody who's been through some things, and you recognize, okay, this one here, this wand here, this left this mark on me. This one here hurt me there. This one here did this to me. So you're aware of the things that have been done. You're not oblivious to the challenges and the things that have come through in the last year or so. And then you have the Nine of Swords, which is that card of major anxiety and second guessing and not trusting yourself and not believing in yourself and not being able to sleep and not being able to focus and not being able just to be at peace. But it's in reverse. So I've recognized where I've been, what's been done to me, how in a way I didn't intend, I allowed people to use me as their doormat or step over me or not recognize me or not appreciate me or not love me the way I need to be loved in the way I love them. And I no longer am worried about what is the external world going to do to me. I am stepping in to create my own world that's going to give me this amazing Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who's self-assured. This is someone who is independent. This is someone who isn't waiting for someone else to give it to them, do it for them, make them feel whole, make them feel happy. This is empowered, self-empowered, self-assurance, and a connection to the divine coming in to master, to maneuver, and to deliver on that which is important to you, is something that's a passion of yours, is something that you really want to go after, be part of, okay? Take on. So amazing energy about moving forward with this Knight of Wands, which is the energy is coming quickly to you. So be aware. Be aware of the winter solstice. That's going to have a big effect on you. Okay. Big changes coming through. It's the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. I should say that. Okay. And then we have balance, centered energy, and self-care. Perfect card right here, right? This is in reverse, which is the way we like to see it. We're aware of what's happened. We talked about, being self-assured, so self-care, all of that, very centered, and we create balance in our life. And when we create balance, we turn into that magician, right? As I have said before, we're all creators. We all have that ability. There's no reason why we can't all create that what's important to us. There's usually either our own self-limitations or other people are limiting us with either their words or how they get in the way of what it is that we need to do. That shows up in the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords, okay? And this is you saying, no, I'm making big changes in that. I'm not going to live that life anymore. The ring in my left ear. I'm going to take this leg up from spirit. I'm going to take all that I've learned and grown through this process and embody this Nine of Pentacles where I have a lot of balance and I'm able to support myself, create a business for myself, create a home for my family, take care of my children. For some of you, this is getting away from a situation where you have to rely on someone else, like a government agency or family, to support you. And this is you moving away from that. And then you have number 57, unmarked trail, revelation. That's perfect. So when you have been through this kind of energy, you eventually have a revelation, right? It all comes together. You have a revelation and you know there is a new way for me to go. There is a new path, okay? I don't have to feel overwhelmed anymore. I don't have to struggle anymore. I don't have to feel underappreciated, right? I don't have to be the one who takes it on the chin all the time so that it makes life easier for other people because it might be too much for them to handle, okay? Everyone is a sovereign being. You are a sovereign being. You no longer are responsibility for the happiness or the well-being of other adults in your life, okay? Your small children, yes, of course, but not beyond that. You are responsible for you here and now. And then you have alignment 29. Look at this, Ace of Wands. Then you have a sword that's like Ace of Swords. This is the number 11. This is the number 1, 1, 1, 1. Alignment. You are now in alignment. You are now clear on the balanced approach going forward to create your reality, one which provides you with a very balanced and secure life. A very balanced and secure outcome, okay? No more worrying and wondering, is it all gonna fall in your lap at one time? Maybe for someone of you, you'll have some kind of settlement or some kind of inheritance. But for others of you, you're just gonna have such intended focus and you're gonna so be in this, magician energy. You're just gonna start cranking out content. You're gonna start doing the things you need to do to get yourself set up for that job So it's all coming into alignment for you. And then time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. Time to go. Yes, time to go on this Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Beautiful. Perfect card. Time to go on this unmarked trail to a balanced state of alignment. Okay, beautiful energy. Then we have 44 home. So some of you, this is about creating a home, being able to get yourself in a home where you're happy there and you feel safe and secure. This is about knowing your way home, home to yourself, home to your soul, home to the revelation and the alignment of balanced nature of who you really are and what you're capable of. And then you have creativity. So look at that. This is the Three of Cups, overflowing abundance of creativity. I said that some of you, it's just going to just start coming to you, and you're going to start cranking out content or have ideas or, strategies about going forward, and you get overflowing creativity. And then slow but steady. This is going to happen. It's going to happen in phases, in a process, as much as they're telling me, as much as you can handle at one time. So just kind of understand that slow and steady progress is consistent. It's something that's sustainable. It's something you can build upon. Okay, and here's your card. I am strong enough to face every issue in my life with courage and trust. Yes, beautiful. All right, let's see what your last card is. New moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. Wow. Okay, there you go. That's beautiful. Trust all that will be well. And a lot of times for us to get to this point where we are in alignment, where everything's balanced and we are this master creator, being able to see the gifts the universe is kind of lobbing up for us, the biggest thing we have to do is trust. Trust the process, trust ourselves, trust the universe, trust the divine. Okay? All right, so this is a really nice yes for you, group 5. If there's something that you liked or that resonated, please like and subscribe. If you're interested, every month I give away a free reading. It's upwards of 60 minutes. Please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section, write I enter. And this group, if you have like an idea of what you're going to be doing in the next 6 months or so, please let me know. I love to hear some of the comments and the ideas that people have based on some of the piles that they chose. It's pretty amazing how things line up. As you go forward, I wish you peace and harmony. Namaste. Hello, group 6. This is your choice. This is the labradorite. All right, and this card was randomly shuffled for, so we will see what that says at the end. Please just take what resonates. If this pile doesn't resonate, please choose a different one. Okay. So first card out is Strength, Leo Energy. Second card out is Two of Pentacles, Earth Energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Knight of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the Lovers, Gemini, Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely a relationship reading, okay, for you, group 6. So when we see cards like the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups, this is about a relationship that is really different than many of the different and other relationships you've had. This is something that is very much, and they're giving me full body chills, this is somebody in your soul group that you contracted with, that you've had many, many lifetimes with, that you've had many experiences with. In some lifetimes, you had a lifetime with this person. In other lifetimes, this person came into your life and had such an impact on you, and they're giving me full body chills again, that had such an impact on you. It altered you, but in the most amazing, beautiful way, okay? So this is a beautiful, powerful energy about a relationship with someone, a deep, deep love. So for some of you, I'm getting that there's going to be a sense of familiarity with this person. This is the kind of person you finish each other's sentences. You don't even need to speak and you know what the other person's thinking. You're watching something on TV and you say the exact thing at the exact same time. There is a cohesiveness and a harmony to this relationship where it's almost like they're showing me where your auras are like almost overlapping a little bit when you're near each other. It's kind of weird. It's almost like they're touching. So even though you're not physically touching each other, you know, your auras touch each other and your aura expands depending on each soul, you know, several feet to many feet away from you. Okay. And then here's the Knight of Cups, which is yet one more card saying this amazing love, this amazing relationship, this sense that it's heart altering. Okay. They just keep telling me familiarity. This deep familiarity between the two of you is unlike anything else. And some of you are in a situation where you're in denial about this potential. You're in denial about the feelings. You're in denial about this possibility. And this is Spirit saying, you know, you need to make a choice here, right? You need to decide. This is Jupiter in Capricorn here saying, you have a choice to make regarding the things that you deal with in this world. It's Capricorn, so your long-term life, your goals, right? Relationships with masculine energy, okay? Not gender, but energy. And you need to make a choice, and you need to have the courage and the tenacity and the strength and the convictions to follow your heart and to believe and to trust, okay? So, very clear message here with relationships. Angels, spirits, and guides. Yeah. And you have 35 angels of the 7 chakras, power, truth, connection. So power, truth, connection. And we've just been talking about it. And I said, here, you have to make a choice. What's your truth going to be? Make a connection. Be courageous, right? Have the conviction, trust yourself, angels of the 7 chakras. So this is just a clarification from Spirit saying, you know, this is divinely intervened here, okay? This is not just some random relationship. This is almost soul altering, okay? Now, I will tell you, relationships like this can come with some challenges, okay? Because it's so soul deep that sometimes you're only really content and happy when you're in your bubble. And Spirit is saying that you have to be able to live outside of just that little bubble of the two of you. This is also a message from Spirit saying that sometimes when you're in this kind of intense relationship, when you're in the bubble of just the two of you, everything is just so cohesive and so connected, and it's just easy. And then when the outside world comes in and provides challenges, it's like you can't cope outside of that, you know, little bit of euphoria that the two of you have. So have the strength and tenacity to recognize that, you know, outside of your little bubble, there's going to be challenges along the way, but that, you know, with a little bit of a change in perspective of the things that are outside of us aren't going to hurt us, and that we're not going to be in a situation where we're at risk of falling apart because of the outside world. So there's a little bit of fear there is what I'm getting from Spirit on that. Like you're afraid to lose that relationship or it'll fall away. And then you have Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray. Okay, perfect. This is the perfect card. Rising above the fray. The fray is all the stuff on the outside, right? Outside of you, outside of your relationship, outside of the good and the happy. Things on the fray are the things that are not that important. Things on the fray are things that can ebb and flow. They can stay or go. We keep our eyes focused on that which is important, and don't get, you know, a sense of fear or potential loss or anything like that, okay? And then we have air, purify yourself. So you can be an air sign. Purifying yourself is returning yourself to balance. Okay, so number 2 is about restoring balance and harmony. You have the number 2 here, of course. This is a reminder that that outside world can really disrupt your inside world and vice versa. So if we keep our, eye on the thing that's most important, I always say to my kids, like, choose your battles, right? And don't make everything a battle. Only fight for the things that are really important. Be in alignment, be connected, be balanced, okay? And then we have purify yourself. So for this relationship to go the distance, we have to be balanced, which means we can't bring the baggage from the past. We can't bring the worries of the unknown in the future. We just have to kind of let go. And this is what you get. Let go of control, utter surrender. Yeah, we need to be more open. Like this makes me think of wide open spaces, pure air, like you can really breathe, you can really just get centered, okay? And then you have let go. And this is all about being in alignment, right? When you see those 7 main chakras lit up, all about being in alignment. So that means you trust, you appreciate, you love, you accept. Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspiration. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect card. So see yourself moving through this relationship with ease and grace and love. And then you have moving into balance. Okay, so you have balance here. 2 is about balance. 2 is about balance. We have 2, 2, 2. And then we have the number 1. So 1, 1. When we are trying to build upon something, a relationship, create an opportunity to move into something beautiful in a relationship, if you are bringing the past with you and the fears of the future, you're out of balance and it's going to disrupt everything, okay? So you have a very specific message here about balance, about creating a beautiful relationship with someone that you've had a soul contract with through many, many lifetimes. Be courageous enough to let go of the past, okay? Only fight for that. That's really important, okay? Perfect timing. Trust the person you're with in the universe. This is different. This is unlike what you've had before. For someone here, this is someone that you knew when you were a child. They just gave me that. I listen to the intuitive wisdom of my own feelings. I am guided from within. Yeah, that's the perfect example of kind of being focused, right? And let go and know that there's perfect timing and purify yourself. I only follow what's within me, what's in the heart, what I feel. I don't listen to all the other stuff that's going on around me or some of the limiting things and experiences I've had in the past. I focus on how I feel, my own feelings here and now. Oh my gosh, and you get honor your feelings. First quarter moon in Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, beautiful water energy, loving, beautiful energy. This might be someone that you meet, might be Pisces, doesn't have to be, but it could be the person who's a water sign or just has a really beautiful open heart and is going to just with such grace and devotion and purity love you in a way that you've not been loved before. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you. This is definitely a yes for you, group 6. If there's something that you like or resonated, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading at the new moon, upwards of 60 minutes. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you much peace and happiness. Namaste.